You are a boy named Mono. You awaken from a dream of a door with an eye marked on it, and you have to adventure through this scary and intense nightmarish world. Soon you come across a girl who is trapped. Her name is Six. She's the protagonist of the first game. Together you try and escape the cruel world. Everything is trying to kill you or eat you, and you're smart enough and agile enough to escape. Little Nightmares 2 is a puzzle horror adventure game. You'll constantly be tested on how you have to escape each and different room as you pass through, while also sometimes fighting some of the horrors that await you. Sometimes the game can actually be quite challenging, just trying to figure out how to get past certain enemies. So expect to die quite a bit while you try to figure things out. But the great thing is the load times and there's actually very generous checkpoints along the way. So you don't actually lose much time if you die, which is great. It's a combination of puzzles, timing and dodging scripted events. It's a lot of fun and very intense when you actually have to run for your life as well. There are a lot of creepy enemies in your path, and the game gets more intense the further you get into it. What I'm hoping for gameplay wise is maybe if they actually do make a Nightmares 3, that they actually decide to go with a co-op option. I think a co-op experience would actually be really good for this series. It'd be a lot of fun, I reckon. Trying to figure out everything together. Another game which actually gets the sound right for sure, which is one of the most important things I believe. There's no voice acting in the game, which is fine. It's the atmosphere of the world and the situations you actually get into which really shines. You can see that they're actually really passionate about getting all the sounds to make the horror just right. Everything feels intense because of the sound. Especially the creepy boss battles, they just sound so good. One key thing stands out for me, which I just really took notice of the sound, was when you pick up hammers or axes and stuff like that, it just drags across the ground. It just sounds so realistic, and the opening of doors, everything's just perfect in this game for sound wise. I haven't actually played the first game, so I wasn't sure if this was actually going to be for me. I normally don't play horror games, but my friend recommended that I try it anyway. But I'm actually glad he recommended it to me, because the game is just really fantastic. You can't go wrong with getting this game. If you've seen the trailers and you like what it looked like, I'm sure you're going to love it. The only downside of the game is actually just the length. I finished it in about 2 days. It took about 4 to 6 hours in between there, roughly. But it is priced at a lower point, so it's around about $45 Australian, $30 American. So the length of the game is fairer, but the quality of the game is actually just really good. I never felt bored or found anything tedious to play through in this. If the first game was actually anything like this is just definitely a buy if you enjoyed the first. Highly recommend the game. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions or feedback, or would like me to review another game for you which you haven't seen yet, just let me know. Thanks guys, take care, bye.